Hi, this is Vlad, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do part 2 of my underground railway. As you all might know, if you've watched my previous videos, I have a complete underground railway system under my city because I don't have room on top. It's kind of like a subway system, but it's mainly a train system. I have lots of detail and underground train stations as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on my new expansion, which I'm really excited about. It's really gone well. I'm going to show you what I did there. And I'm going to also show you my brand new train station and how I built it. So why don't we get started right now? So here's a view of my expansion part, almost all complete, at least the underground part. You can see the train station. I've also turned on the lights, so it gives you an idea of what it looks like. And I'll turn off all the main lights afterwards and show you what it looks like. So here's the expansion part. I have a little parking stall for a train, as you can see here. And this comes off my previous section, as I mentioned before in my previous videos. I have a section here of track that comes from the older part and goes to the new part. And then I have a whole girder structure that hold the tunnel system up in theory. And then as we come around here, you come around to the train station. And this is my brand new train station. I built it a little bit differently than my other ones. And I'll show you how I did that. And here's the continuing wall of the tunnels. And if I come up here, I'll zoom away from it. You can see the whole expansion point where this curve is. It's the same sharp curve I have on my other side. So now if I look at that and I pan around the room, the trains go behind, of course, the amusement park, which you don't see here. As you can see now, I have a whole large section right over here of underground railway, so it is pretty massive. It's probably one of the largest underground railways I've seen. I'm sure there's more bigger ones than that, but this has taken a ton of Lego to build. As you can see from the underground system, I don't have the lights on here, but it is pretty massive. And it ends off in this corner here, right here. But let's take a little bit of a tour of the station. Looking from the top, I've kind of built a bit of a girder system with some arches, 2 rows, and I put the lighting in between, so when you come down, you can't see the lighting. Now I chose to kind of put a splash of blue in the flooring tiles, kind of a pattern, and I put another strip of blue and red next to the white and tan. So it kind of brings out the color of the train station. As you can see, I have my minifigures placed, so why don't we go and look through it. So first of all, in this corner, I have the washrooms, men's and women's washrooms. And over there, I have a arcade machine in the corner, shooting game. And then next to that, I have a vending area. Right here with some vending machines. I bought these vending machines online. I think they look really cool, and I wanted to do a little differently than just a fast food outlet like I have in my other ones. I wanted to put some vending machines. Then over next to that, I have the coffee stop. It's basically a little coffee shop that sells muffins, pastries, and especially coffee, of course. And I also have some, if I come down a little bit more, I have also some menus. Maybe I'll come above it a little bit so you can see it from the top. So here's the coffee shop from the top, and you can see right here there's some menus in behind. I made some custom menus. There's a little espresso machine and some coffee and a little sink. So that's for people who want to drink their coffee early in the morning and catch it when they're catching their train. Then next to that, I've got a ticket booth with the train schedule and clock, just typical of my other train stations. Also have a schedule and clock on each side of the entrance to the train. And then I have an entrance part, some stairs, And what makes this one different is I made the stairs only go up halfways up, and then they go in a corridor that goes around the corner that you can't see. That corridor is going to connect to my new mini mall and hotel that's going to sit above this. I also have an exit that goes around the corner for elevators, and that'll also go theoretically to the elevators shaft that's going to connect to the hotel. So overall, I think I really like the arches, and I like the lighting, how it turned out. And why don't we take a look at how I've made this train station from the start to finish. Here's the start of the train station, the new train station in my expansion. As you can see, I have a lot of bricks out on my table and lots of different Lego parts. So let's get started on that. So looking at the base right now, that's what I've got started right now. So right now, this is what the base looks like. I've used black brick because I found them in the cups at the Lego store, the bins. So I bought that, and what I did is I have a layer. I didn't put anything in the middle because I'm going to put a beam lattice structure in the middle to stiffen everything anyway before I put the top plates on where it meets the train level. But as you can see, I used gray 2 by 6, 8, 10, and 12s to strengthen it, and it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong that way. Here the base progresses. Here's my lattice structure inside to make everything nice and stiff. So far it's very strong. Can bend it in that, and it has one more floor of panels to go. So I try to make the base as strong as possible. And here is the completed base without plates on top. I made it very sturdy. So when the plates go on, it will support them, and it's hollow, as you can see. But there's a matrix of bricks and plates, so it's very stiff and will support the weight of itself and the station. So that's, I always recommend making the base as strong as possible. But basically when I pick it up, it is strong. I can twist it, I can try twisting it and everything, and it's really well sawed out. Here's the finished base of the train station. It's nice. Use black, and then as you can see the matrix inside here, and it is really durable. It is very durable, and it'll take the weight of anything I put on top of it. Here's the semi-completed train station with no wall and no floor yet, just placement of items. With the flooring completed and the walls going up. Here's the completed design without the beams yet and the lighting. I did change the color scheme a little bit. I lowered the red, as you can notice. And finally, here it is in its full glory with the lighting test totally complete and ready to be installed in the city. And now finally a look at the base that the station sits on the table itself. Here's the placement of the tiles for the train station. I basically do a perimeter outline. Corners I put the jumper cables, jumper tiles, so I can secure it, I should say. And then in the middle I have tiles to support the cross beams on the base plates. Here it is with the lights off, so you can see a lot more of how nicely lit up the area is. That's the train area and the small yard. And here's, as we back off, you can see the train station and the little minifigures waiting for their trains. As a final scene, I'm going to show the train running through the new part. So here it comes, using the white train. Comes through the back, around the curve, around to the train station, around back to the older section. hope you enjoyed that tour, and look at how I've built my underground railway system and a train station. I am going to do some future videos as I expand and tweak some of the underground sections. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and if so, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know about future videos I do, please hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.